I'd always trusted my wife, Aisha. We had been married for 7 years, and although we had our share of ups and downs like any couple, I never doubted her loyalty. She was working in a marketing firm for the past 2 years, and everything seemed fine. Sometimes she came home late, blaming deadlines or meetings. I never questioned it. But recently she had started acting distant, less affectionate, always glued to her phone, and often smiling at her screen when she thought I wasn't looking. One Friday evening, she told me she had a work dinner. I didn't think much of it, but something about her tone and the way she dressed that night made me feel uneasy. She wore a dress I hadn't seen in a while, tight-fitting, more revealing than usual, and she spent nearly an hour doing her makeup. When I asked her why she was dressing up so much, she simply said, "It's a big client meeting. Everyone's making an effort." After she left, I sat on the couch, flipping through channels, but I couldn't relax. A voice inside kept nagging at me. Something was off. I grabbed my keys and drove to the restaurant she had mentioned just to ease my mind. When I reached, I stayed outside for a bit, debating whether I should go in. Finally, curiosity got the best of me. I walked in and scanned the room. It didn't take long to spot her. She was sitting at a table with a man I didn't recognize. Tall, well-dressed, and clearly comfortable around her. They were laughing, leaning close, and her hand rested on his arm. The way she looked at him, it wasn't professional. It wasn't friendly. It was something else. My heart dropped. I didn't want to jump to conclusions, so I stood behind a pillar, watching. I was hoping for a sign that it was just a friendly conversation. But then she touched his cheek lightly and giggled at something he whispered. I knew then it wasn't just a dinner meeting. It was something more. I walked up behind her, quiet but firm. She didn't notice me at first. I stood directly behind her chair and said, "Aisha." Her body stiffened instantly. She turned slowly, her eyes wide with shock. She looked like she had seen a ghost. Her mouth opened, but no words came out. The man looked at me, confused. "Is everything okay?" he asked. Aisha quickly stood up, her voice shaking. "This is my husband," she muttered. I didn't say anything to him. I just looked at her. That was enough. Her eyes filled with guilt, and she looked down, unable to meet my gaze. We left without saying much. The ride home was silent. She kept trying to explain, saying it was just flirting, that she got carried away, that nothing physical had happened. But in my eyes, trust had already been broken. Flirting with someone else behind my back wasn't just a mistake, it was betrayal. When we reached home, I didn't scream or shout. I simply said, "I need some time to think." I slept in the guest room that night. I couldn't even look at her. The image of her laughing with him, touching his face, haunted me. I kept asking myself, how long has this been going on? Was it only him, or were there others? The next morning, she begged for forgiveness. She cried and admitted that she had feelings for her coworker, but swore that nothing happened beyond what I saw. She said it made her feel wanted again, that I had been distant too. But blaming me didn't make it right. I might have been busy or tired, but I never flirted with another woman. I never disrespected our marriage. I told her we needed counseling if she wanted to fix things. I didn't want to throw away 7 years without trying. She agreed. We started therapy, and she cut ties with her coworker completely. But healing didn't happen overnight. It took months for me to even trust her again a little. Even now, every time she smiles at her phone or comes home late, the doubt creeps in. What I saw that night will never fully leave me. Maybe we'll move past it completely one day. Maybe we won't, but one thing is for sure. I'll never forget the moment she froze. When she saw me standing behind her,